Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? Holla at your boy. It's Jeremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful. It is 9 minutes until market close right now and the market's going bananas. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. All right, so we mentioned not too long ago, and I'm sure you guys got a little bit of note of this. We talked about some October 214 call options with that set up right there. Yeah, so if you're in that trade, you're pretty excited about this move, those options. $2 in the money right now, so you're just absolutely scorching it. That was the trade we talked about on Monday. So either way, on SPY, nice little move today. Looking and excited about this. So my plan at this point is I will be looking around the 212.50 area late today to buy the bounce. Didn't quite pull down far enough for me. I was hoping that the market would do something like this, get a knee-jerk reaction, and then bounce. That's what I was hoping for, but didn't quite happen right now. So here's my other plan earlier today. That I had some 170, 215 October week 1 calls to try to do a limit buy. And again, they just didn't fill. So didn't get it filled, no big deal, not a problem. The limit order just didn't go through. So here's what I'm thinking on SPY for right now. And again, I don't know exactly how this is going to look until tomorrow morning. But I'm looking for a limit buy either in the 214.50 area or, depending on how we're opening tomorrow, this resistance. So bottom line, looking for a buying the dip opportunity on SPY. We'll find out what happens tomorrow, right? If we get a huge gap up, then I'll be waiting for a trade down lower and then buy the dip. Bottom line is buy the dip. That's what I'm looking for from your perma bull here over at Real Life Trading. I know a lot of analysts out there had you believe that the market's going to go bearish, and it still could. One candle can change everything, ladies and gentlemen, right? We could be breaking out here bullish and tomorrow get this. That's entirely plausible. But if that does occur, let's lose our risk, right? Lose small, lose graciously, no big deal. But overall, based on the long-term moving averages, the 100 simple looks like we're bouncing. Today is a little bit of a new white soldier on the SPY. And more often than not, looks pretty bullish. The Qs, my buddy Justin Jeffrey, here's some social proof. He goes, finally out of the Qs at the target. Wow, that was a grind. And by grind, he means he got in there and had to hold for 3 days of sideways movement, and then it hit his target. So Justin, great trade again, man. I know you just traded your Netflix trade profitably the other day as well. So good job waiting those 3 days, being patient. But the Qs looks nice. I've been mentioning the Qs, I think, at some point in time really do make it back up to their 2000 tech bubble all-time highs, which, ladies and gentlemen, is 120.50. I think we see that sooner than later. Here's the IWM. My boy Jason Smith in some shares on that one. Congratulations, J Money. Excited about that, man. So he's in some shares, got his stop at 121.89. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. I had brunch today with David Zamora and his lovely wife from Denver. That was an amazing time. So David, you guys have fun over there. Couples weekends in Chattanooga. No, I'm sorry, not Chattanooga. Gatlinburg. So David, have fun in Gatlinburg, man. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of the overall trade on the IWM. I like this little pennant pattern. This was a bullish retest gap. We retested and then we bounced. So yeah, Jason's in. Again, my calls did not get filled on the limit buy, but as you guys know, not too long ago, we talked about buying based on this morning star reversal pattern if it broke above this high. So just the additional calls that I was looking for did not get filled. But I think most of us, if you're in bullish already, that was kind of the plan on IWM. DIA, I don't have anything for, but overall, it looks a little bit more bullish than bearish. And boy, oh boy, what else is going on out there? A lot to look at. Here's Netflix, NFLX, and Netflix. I'm a tad bearish on Netflix, very short term. This kind of looks like a double top. I didn't want today to close below the 100 simple moving average, so it has not happened yet. So what I'm going to look for is a close below the 100 simple moving average, then a potential retest of this double top neckline, and then a failure down into this area where I'll look to go long again. That's my plan as of right now, at least. Anything can change. I think there's an opportunity that this could bounce and trade up higher, of course. We will see, but very, very short term, I think that Netflix could be slightly bearish, but longer term, still quite bullish on Netflix. Here's GILD. Few traders had a really good trade on GILD. Yesterday, nice little gap up. Target, if you're in right now, is probably this 100 simple moving average, which is about 82.70. Stan had a put sale on GILD, and that expired profitably. Good job, buddy. Solar City, ticker symbol SCTY. Woo, doggy. Come on now, get your panels. $18.30 was a trigger. But here's your one white soldier on Solar City. Here's your Chris Hemsworth Hammer of Thor. And then it closed above the trigger yesterday. It closed right on the trigger yesterday. So Solar City looks a little bit more bullish than bearish. Really, the strategy here is just buy low, sell high, place your stops accordingly. Bounce 2 times before, maybe it'll happen a 3rd time, right? Who knows? PBYI, keep this bullish gap and go on your list. Here's your hourly chart on Puma Technology. Hourly time frame, probably be looking for it to pull back maybe tomorrow into 67 or 66. That would be the buying area, and then place the stop around 63 or 62, something like that. But put it on your watch list. Great, perfect, phenomenal, glorious bullish gap and go. Speaking of gap and goes, here's Sketcher, ticker symbol SKX. And this morning I got the opportunity and the privilege to appear on Benzinga radio show, pre-market prep, and they were asking me my thoughts on Benzinga. And I don't want to paraphrase myself, but I pretty much said, very bearish. If it opens below $22.30, I'll be looking at the 1-minute chart for the white candle, and I'll take the breakdown of that white candle, end quote. So here's your 1-minute chart on Skechers. I figured, hey, since I said that to everybody, I have to do it, right? 1-minute chart on Skechers. There's your white candle. There's your stop. There's your profits. So locked in again on Skechers. That was nice. Your daily chart. And again, why was that a gap and go? Strong candle because there was a lot of buying going on right there. And anyone who bought there and there, hoping that this would bounce a 2nd time, which we did have a trigger for, just didn't get triggered in by literally 4 cents. So I would have been trapped had I gotten triggered in, but it didn't. So anyway, it gapped down, so I knew anyone who bought there was trapped. Nice little gap. There was the breakdown on Skechers. Dean got himself 2 R's on American Airlines. Bearish trade. Good job, Dean. Ticker symbol AAL. So nice little bearish retest gap today. So that was nice. Good job, Mr. Chance. FedEx, ladies and gentlemen, has a really good bullish gap. Good Googa Mooga. Very, very pretty. On earnings, this is a retest gap. Check this out on a weekly chart. Man, this thing looks glorious. So your weekly chart, a lot of resistance here that is breaking out of. Huge morning star reversal on a weekly chart. So bottom line, looking for some small pullbacks and some buying opportunities on ticker symbol FDX. And let's do one more. Let's do Apple and then Adobe. Here's ticker symbol AAPL. And here it is on the daily chart. I do think we're in a wave 5. I do think this is a flag, so I can get this wave count off right now, so that it's working. So pretty much, I figure this could be a 1, 2, 3, or this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're in a consolidation phase a little bit. And my analysis right there, looking for a higher high and a higher low. Gonna see what happens, but yeah, I'm looking forward to chill out for a little bit and then bounce and continue higher on Apple. And last but not least is Adobe, ADBE, all-time high gap if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this thing is a rocket ship right now. If you want my opinion on Adobe, however, I would not buy there if you gave me the money to on a silver platter filled with Snicker bars. Nope, would not buy there. I don't know if it looks like this or not, but it kind of does. It's pretty straight up. So it's not the time to be buying if you're not in on Adobe. Right, if I really just zoom out enough, I mean, look at this. Look at that. That's to scale. Ladies and gentlemen, Adobe on my watch list as a do not buy right now. Wait for the dip. So yes, even though it is a good gap, if I come over here on a daily chart, here's your candle, and it is a retest gap, so this thing could potentially fade. This might be exhaustion volume, but hey, it could keep going up. All I'm saying is, if I personally had shares of Adobe, I'd be looking to lock in some profit, or at least get a collar trade going on or something. Anyway, that's pretty much what I got for today. If you have any other requests, feel free to send them my way. We got a lot of stuff to look at in an hour. That's 60 minutes. I'm gonna be hopping over into the afternoon real life stock review trading room for Energy Wednesday. And I'll be looking at a lot of energy plays. We got some stuff going on out here. I know I said one more stock. I'll just keep going. XLE, Rob's got himself a put sale expiring this Friday. We got ourselves a bull put spread, 63.62. Got an iron condor on ConocoPhillips, ticker symbol COP. Nice little morning star on ConocoPhillips. Looks nice. Stan's got a put sale. We got a bull put spread, a bear call spread, killing an iron condor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you Friday for the next real life stock review. And until then, remember, love life, live life. Hug your moms, hug your parents. I love you guys. I'll take care. I'll see you on Friday.